The show, Wanda Smith, Big Tigger, doing big things. Happy Monday, February 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I invite you all to tune in and turn up at watchv103.com. My brother had a chance to meet right before the year was over, right?
Yeah.
During Celebration Bowl time with the 100 Black Men of Atlanta, Stephan James is in the building. I got it right.
Yes, you did.
Because I know people beating your name up.
Nah, but I'm glad you got it right, man.
Now, some of you will know him from, you've been putting in work. Some of you will know you from Degrassi.
Back in the day.
So, a lot of people will know you as the person who played John Lewis in Selma.
That's right, yeah.
And now you're playing, you on a roll, playing some important people here.
Yeah.
You're playing Jesse Owens in a new movie called Race. Tell me about it.
Man, I mean, it's the incredible story of Jesse Owens, the great four-time gold medalist who went over to Nazi Germany in 1936 and won 4 gold medals in front of Hitler. You know, at a time where Hitler said no black person or no Jew would be able to do it. So, you know, Jesse Owens obviously had other plans.
What is it like to, at an early part in your career, play 2 iconic people? I mean, this is not lightweight people you play.
No pressure at all, man. No, I mean, it's been crazy. You know, I've been so fortunate to, you know, have these stories, whether you look at Selma in the middle of the 1960s and the civil rights movement,
right?
Or you know, this Jesse Owens story, Race, to be able to tell these incredible stories that are so much bigger than just black stories. They're just American stories. You know, they're really world stories, and these guys are world heroes. So, you know, for me, it's a big responsibility, a big task. But, you know, I stepped up to the plate and tried to do those guys justice.
Very nice. So very apropos that you show up on the first day of African American history.
Yeah, right. How do we manage to work that out?
I don't know, but it's a good look. The movie comes out February 19th, correct?
Yep.
February 19th in theaters everywhere. I know there have been a bunch of screenings. I know they showed a bunch of young people here in Atlanta in the movie.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it
man,
yet.
You gotta get out, man.
I gotta figure that out. But I've heard it's a really great movie. You do. So let's talk about. Are you an athlete? Because
I mean, I grew up on like basketball, volleyball, football. But
track is a different animal.
Track is another beast. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you look at track in the 1930s. You know, I couldn't train the way Justin Gatlin and Usain Bolt train today. You know, I had to train the way Jesse trained in 1936, and he had on these like leather shoes with like 4-inch spikes at the bottom. So you can only imagine what that was like for me, training and going through that whole process. But, I definitely gained a whole new respect for track and field athletes and what they do.
No doubt. Stephan James in the building. The movie's called Race, February 19th. You are part of probably the planet's, well, at least an American drama right now with the Oscars. Last year, your movie Selma was snubbed. This year, additionally, no African Americans nominated for anything really of note. How do you feel about that? What's your take on the situation?
Man, I gotta say, I think it's important that people are raising this sort of discussion right now. You know that the dialogue is happening. For me, it's always just been important to tell these stories. I never did anything that I do for awards. So I don't look for that sort of recognition. Though it's nice, if it were to happen. But I think the biggest thing is trying to just show people why it's important to tell our stories, why it's important to keep our legends alive and not let stories like this die. So I'm happy to be the vessel to teach the younger generation about Jesse Owens and what it is that he did.
No doubt. This playing some epic things right here. I was gonna get to that one. God, people be sliding me.
People be sliding you notes and stuff.
So there was a hashtag running around. SAG so black. SAG Awards so black. Queen Latifah, Uzo Aduba, Viola Davis, Idris Elba, all picking up awards.
Oh wow!
They were all nominated. Every black person that was nominated won.
Incredible.
So what's the problem with the Oscars?
I don't know, man. You gotta talk to them. But like I said, we don't do this for no type of awards. So it's great to get the recognition. When it's due. But of course, we don't want to make art for awards. We want to do it to tell stories and to teach lessons. So hopefully, that's what we did with this film.
Stephan James live in studio. The biopic of Jesse Owens in theaters February 19th. Now, where you from?
Toronto, Canada.
The T-Dot.
T-Dot. 6 side.
Are you ready for All-Star?
I'm very ready for All-Star, man. They got me playing in the Celebrity All-Star game.
Do you have game, though?
I mean, you going to have to watch and see, man.
I'm going to be up there Friday DJing Shaq's Comedy All-Star.
Okay, cool. So I look forward to seeing you out there, man.
I got to
it's
see
going to be a good weekend,
this game
man.
look like. What is the world in store for at Toronto?
A lot of defense, I'll say that. I'm gonna play some lockdown defense. Shut down defense. You know
I've long enjoyed my time in Toronto over the years. From Carabana on down.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's always a good time. From back in government to Atlanta. Yeah.
Oh, so you know, man. You name dropping all the Toronto
I
spots.
used to love the T-Dot. Please believe it. So we'll be in there, and I want everybody to please go check out this movie February 19th. It's coming out in theaters nationwide. Jesse Owens' story. Race is the name of it. Featuring this guy, Stephan James. Tell them how to follow you and support you and love you.
Yeah. Please get me on Twitter at RealStephJ, on Instagram at T.Steph, TDOTSTEPH.
All right, that's what's up. You hanging out with Drake all weekend? That's what we doing?
I guess so. I mean, he's the coach. So might have to hang out with Coach Drizzy a little bit.
Drizzy!
Hopefully get some playtime.
That's what's it. Yeah, you got to hobnob, bro. Get in the game. It's important to get in the game.
For sure.
Stephan James hanging out with your man Big Tigger. Y'all don't go too far. I got more Big Tigger show coming up right after I get you out these ATL Screech. Charlie's here with the deal.